In conditional branching, we have the second type, that is switch statement. So it is used to evaluate series of test conditions based on user input. So it is based on the user input. Based on that, the next series or the expressions will be evaluated. Now let's see the syntax for this. For this we use this switch keyword, and within this switch we write expression. Now the switch block will be start. In that we will write some cases, and case with the space, and then after label name 1. So from label name will be given. So in that, after the colon, we will write some of the statements. After writing some of the statements, we put a keyword, that is break. Now this is ended with a semicolon. Now after this we will take one more case with the label name 2, means another name will be taken. Now in this also we write some of the statements, that did be as statement 2. Now after this again we take the break. So we can write as many cases we want to write. So at last it is a case and label name n, and the statements be like statement n and ended with the break keyword. So as many statements or with the labels name we want to write, we can write it. But finally we will have the default. In this default we will write the default statement and ended with semicolon, and this switch will be closed. So here the description is, in switch statement, first expression will be evaluated. First expression will be evaluated, and it is compared with all label names. So we have like label 1, label name 2, label name, and up to n label names we have. So and that expression is compared with all the label names. If any label name is matched with an expression, then the corresponding statements are executed. So for example, whatever the label name we have given, if that matches with the expression, then for example if label name 2 is matched with expression 2, then in label 2 we have the statement 2, some statements we have. So those all statements will be executed. And the next, if no label name is matched with an expression, then default statements will be executed. So default statement, if that expression does not matches with any of the label name, then in the default, whatever the default statement is there, that will be executed. So this is about the switch statement. Here break is a keyword which is used to exit from the block. So whenever the cases, after each case you are writing the break keyword. So if that label 1, after executing those statements, then it will be exit from the block. Now case is also a keyword. Label name is a set of character. So what it depends on the user, whatever the label name he want to give, then he can. Now here the switch is also a keyword, and default is also a keyword. So we discussed all these keywords in the previous video. Now let's see the simple program on the switch statement. Write a C program to implement switch statement. Now it starts with the main function. For example, first I want to declare one variable, that is ch, with the data type char. So it is declared as the character. After the clear screen, I want to print a, please enter one uppercase letter A to D only. So in between A to D, just one uppercase letter I have to enter, and whatever that enter number is there, whatever the character is there, that should be read by the compiler. So for that I am using the scanf. So scanf %c. So %c is a format specification for the char data type. Now &ch. Now this switch of ch. So this is the expression. Now whatever the uppercase letter I entered, user entered from the console, now that will be taken with the switch as a expression. Now this switch block starts here. Now first case A. So case A, we have the 4 chances here, A, B, C, D. So first one is A case. So case A, in that after the colon I want to print a statement, that is apple. This is one of the statement here. Printf is one of the statement. Now after that break. Now one more letter, next letter is B. So if Then next is case B. So in case B, I am writing one statement, ball. Next ended with the break. Now case C, printf, that is cat, break. Then after case D, printf and the dog, printf of dog. This dog will be printed whenever the user enter D. Then after the break. So all the cases are completed for A, B, C, D uppercase letters. Now after writing all cases are completed for A, B, C and D. So A, B, C, D which are used after the case keyword, those are called as the label names. So that depends on the user. Now after writing all the cases, we have the default one. For example, if all the cases, if the user enter other character other than A, B, C, D, then this default statement will be printed. So in default, compulsorily we have to write one statement here. So I am writing the statement as invalid input, and after this break and close the switch. Then after get ch and the return 0. Now output, we will have the two cases. First one is if I enter any uppercase letter in between A to D, and one more case is if I enter another letter other than A, B, C, D. So first let's see this. Please enter one uppercase letter A to D only. So for example, after reading this, the user enter one uppercase letter between A to D. He enters the C. Now after entering the C, it goes to the case C. In the case C, we have the statement as cat. So that statement will be printed. Now it will, after the break that is used to exit from that case, it is used to exit from that block. Now after that, the next second output is please enter one uppercase letter A to D only. For example, the user enters a letter which is other than A, B, C, D. For example, if he enters H, then it does not matches with any label name. Label name we gave it as only A, B, C, D. This H does not match with any of them. So it will directly go to the default one. In default, the statement we have written is invalid input. So that will be printed here as invalid input. So this is about the switch statement.